Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
It's a family decision, and Girl Scouts still exist, and all those programs still exist. We're just giving families an option.
Young girls in the Valley will have the option to become scouts with the Boy Scouts of America, but the move has come with nationwide backlash.
As Valley News Team's Joshua Pagaro learned, the BSA says times are changing, and they have to respond to those changing needs.
Andrew Nielsen brought his young daughter to the Moorhead Public Library Thursday night. Both attended an open house for girls wanting to join the Boy Scouts of America.
Our other two girls are interested too. We only have girls, so yeah, I take them camping and stuff. And
Nielsen says his daughter is interested in becoming a scout.
She wasn't really interested in Girl Scouts. I'm not sure why. She's been in other girls' clubs.
But the move to allow girls into the program has come with pushback. Last year, the Boy Scouts of America announced it was welcoming girls to its Cub and Boy Scouts programs. As part of a national rollout starting Friday, girls between 11 and 17 years of age can become scouts with BSA.
You know, trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind. Those pillars of character are gender neutral, really. And so our program doesn't specifically apply for just boys or just girls.
Kevin Meir is the district director with the Northern Lights Council in Fargo. He says the way it will work is the girls can join a troop, which will allow them to earn scout badges, go camping, and learn survival skills.
So that used to be called Boy Scouts. Now we're including girls troops in that program.
They'll fall under the Boy Scouts of America umbrella, but the troops will not mix. They'll either be all girls or all boys. Catherine O'Keefe is helping recruit some of these girls.
This is trying to give them the opportunity to do something that a lot of girls didn't get the chance to do before.
As for Nielsen, he says he likes what he's seeing. The Boy Scouts of America wants to emphasize this change is being made as a request by families and also due to the changing household. In Fargo, Joshua Pagaro, Valley News Live.
The Boy Scouts of America says more than 85% of parents who were surveyed and are currently not involved with Scouts expressed interest in having their daughters join Scout programs.
We are happy to tell you the weather is getting better. After several days of excessive below-zero temps, we can look forward to being much warmer. Hutch, what does tonight look like?
Well, tonight is still cool, and primarily because of that wind that's been very stout throughout the last 24 hours. It's been out of the south and mainly 15 miles per hour. We've had some gusts over 20 miles per hour throughout the day. And so south winds that have brought warmer air back into the region. Out in Glendive, Montana, they are still in the 30s, and our temperature has climbed another degree over the last hour. But thanks to those winds, we have wind chills between 20 and 30 below across portions of the Red River Valley and western Minnesota. Overnight, temperatures will continue to stay steady to slowly climb, and by daybreak will be above zero as promised for Friday. Back above zero in the morning, but still a little on the wind chilly side. And with that warm air pushing into the region, it's going to squeeze or wring a few flakes of snow out of the sky. Nothing too substantial there. There'll be much more substantial snow on the way for late this weekend. I'll have details on what we're seeing there, as well as your forecast for the remainder of the 7-day period here in a minute.
All right. Thank you, Hutch.
Police say the body of the woman found in the back seat of a car in South Fargo yesterday may have been there for a few months. She's been identified as 65-year-old Barbara Ann Berry, who is believed to be homeless. A passerby called authorities yesterday after spotting the body in the car in the Cashwise parking lot just off of 13th Avenue South. People who work in that area told us yesterday that they noticed the vehicle in the parking lot and said it had been there for weeks. Police are not suspecting foul play.
29-year-old Michael Ray Mason pleaded guilty to second-degree murder without intent in court today. The Fergus Falls man was accused of shooting and killing 35-year-old Scott LaFazia last November. Court documents state Mason told police he and LaFazia had been drinking and got into an argument. Mason claimed LaFazia was about to attack him when he shot him. Mason will be sentenced on March 20th.
The man wanted in a Valley City shooting in November has been arrested. 21-year-old Cornelius Johnson was taken into custody by U.S. Marshals in Arizona. He's going to be brought back to Valley City to face attempted murder and robbery charges. The 19-year-old victim suffered a very serious gunshot wound to his upper body. And if you have any information on this case, you're asked to call Valley City Police. The phone number is on your screen, 701-845-3110.
Kids talk to a lot of people on Facebook, but do parents really know who? During an investigation, Valley News Live discovered registered sex offenders who found a loophole on Facebook, and their accounts are still active. Coming up a little later on Valley News Live at 10, the dangers every parent needs to watch out for.
The FBI has a new app that could help you better keep track of your child. And after bringing you a story earlier this week about child ID or Amber Alert scams, this app is something police say you can rely on. In the app, you can add pictures and even provide physical identifiers such as weight and the height of your kids. These details can be sent to law enforcement if your child ever goes missing. A spokesperson with Fargo Police told us that this app is reliable since it's through the FBI, but make sure you do your own research before trusting similar sources.
Sometimes that search engine is your number one, it's going to be the number one friend for you to be able to find out negative information, because a lot of people share that. So it's always good to do your homework about things that you're looking to.
The app also includes tips on keeping children safe, as well as specific guidance on what to do in those first few crucial hours after a child goes missing.
Some changes are coming tomorrow in downtown Fargo. 3rd Avenue North between Broadway and 5th Street North will be closed due to a Block 9 construction project. The closure will be in place for about a week.
Are you trying to keep your New Year's resolution to get in shape, but you need new headphones?
Consumer Reports shares some tips to find the headphones that are right for you so you have one less excuse to skip the gym. Valley News Team's Lisa Bedeau has our story.
Everyone has a preference when it comes to headphones for working out, and Consumer Reports should know. They test dozens of models each year for sound quality, features, comfort, and fit.
That's especially important, the fit factor. When you're out for a run or at the gym, you don't want to find out 20 minutes into your workout that you're getting pain in your ears.
That's why CR says if you can, try on headphones to see how they fit you before you buy them. More and more people are using wireless Bluetooth models, in part because some smartphone manufacturers like Apple dropped the headphone jack from their flagship models.
A lot of headphones that are marketed as wireless still actually have a cable or a cord that connects the two earpieces, but there are some which are called true wireless headphones. True wireless headphones don't have a cord or a cable connecting the two earpieces, which gives you even more flexibility.
The downside to true wireless headphones is they typically have a shorter battery life, and of course, they're easier to lose. When it comes to buying headphones, CR says it's important to figure out what kind of exercise you may use them for.
If you're going to run outside, some noise-canceling headphones are adjustable so you can let in more or less sound from your environment.
If you want a pair you can take in the pool, Consumer Reports recommends this $90 pair from JBL. They're designed for swimming and have dependable sound quality. If you work out at a gym but don't really like the music that they play, CR says this $90 pair from Sony that got very good scores for noise canceling and sound quality. Lisa Bedeau, Valley News Live.
For those who do extended workouts like long runs or hikes, battery life is even more important. So Consumer Reports suggests checking the battery life if you plan to go wireless.
Students from Ed Clapp Elementary School in Fargo had a chance to put down the textbooks and put on the lab coats at the school's science festival. Families visited experiment stations to get their brains boosting with hands-on activities like chemistry, chromatography, biology, animation, and more.
They're always chomping at the bit to get their hands on anything at home, and so when we can come to school and we can see them doing that, I can actually see them learning things here, you know, by doing it themselves. I think that's been a really fruitful experience.
The Ed Clapp PTA was able to put on this festival thanks to a grant from the National PTA's STEM and Families Initiative.